Hello everyone, welcome to the first class of probability. So before starting this video, I want to give you brief about this course. So ये कोर्स 12th के प्रोबेबिलिटी के लिए होगा, जो 12th बोर्ड एंड जेई दोनों के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है। एंड इसमें बहुत सारे वीडियोज होंगे जिसमें हम कंसेप्ट्स एंड क्वेश्चंस दोनों डिस्कस करेंगे। सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। सो दिस इज़ आवर फर्स्ट क्लास। इसमें हम लोग बेसिक ऑफ प्रोबेबिलिटी डिस्कस करेंगे एंड सेकेंड पार्ट विल बी टर्म्स रिलेटेड टू प्रोबेबिलिटी एंड थर्ड विल बी अलजेब्रा ऑफ इवेंट्स। सो अलजेब्रा ऑफ इवेंट्स में हम लोग बेसिकली इवेंट्स पे जितने भी अलजेब्रिक ऑपरेशंस होते हैं उसके बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे। सो जब हम ये पढ़ाएंगे उस समय से डिटेल्स में देखेंगे। सो फर्स्ट आई विल स्टार्ट विथ बेसिक ऑफ प्रोबेबिलिटी। So I will be writing prob for probability because it's long word. So what is probability? So probability is a mathematical measure for uncertainty of an event. Like if I flip a coin, so we don't know what will be outcome. Like head भी हो सकते हैं. If I flip a coin, so there will be two probability, head or tail. So we don't know the outcome in advance. इसी तरह से डाइस के केस में भी यदि हम डाइस फेंकेंगे तो 1 to 6 कुछ भी आउटपुट हो सकते हैं। सो द डिफिनेशन फॉर प्रोबेबिलिटी विल बी प्रोबेबिलिटी इज अ मैथमेटिकल मेजर ऑफ अनसर्टेनिटी ऑफ एन इवेंट। सेकेंड विल बी एक्सपेरिमेंट। जैसे प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालने के लिए मैं किसी एक्सपेरिमेंट के लिए प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालूंगा। लाइक इफ़ आई फ्लिप अ क्वाइन, सो व्हाट विल बी प्रोबेबिलिटी। इफ इन द केस ऑफ डाइस व्हाट विल बी द आउटकम। सो एक्सपेरिमेंट विल बी ऑफ टू टाइप्स, डिटर्मिनिस्टिक एक्सपेरिमेंट and random experiment. So what is deterministic experiment and random experiment? So deterministic experiment, if any operation is repeated under similar condition, the outcome remains same. In the case of deterministic, like for example, sum of two numbers, like if you count sum of number 2 plus 3, it will be 5. So in the same condition, in similar condition, like in any condition the sum of 2 plus 3 will be 5, so it will be deterministic. So definition will be, if any operation is repeated under similar condition, the outcome remains same. You can note down, like you can pause the video and you can note down the definition and other like related concepts. It will be good for you. And what about the random experiment? If any operation is repeated under similar condition, the outcome of an operation is not known in advance. Like in similar condition, if we throw a dice, so outcome will be head or tail. We don't know this output in advance. Like if you throw two dice simultaneously, then output will be like head or head tail, or tail head or tail tail. So in the random experiment we don't know the output in advance, but what we know is the total number of outcomes. Like in the case of flipping a coin, there will be two total number of outcomes. In case of flipping two coins simultaneously, there will be 4 number of random, there will be 4 number of outcomes. So what is random experiment? If any operation is repeated under similar condition, the outcome of operation is not known in advance, but the total number of outcomes is known. So this is all about experiment. Next we will see sample space. So what is sample space? A set of all possible outcomes of a random experiment is known as sample space. like same here we have discussed what is the set of total possible outcomes for a coin. For flipping a coin is head or tail. What is the total set of outcomes for flipping two coin? Is this for head tail head or tail tail? So sample space is a set of all possible outcomes of a random experiment is known as sample space. Like it is denoted by n of s. N is like and ns is number of elements in a sample space. It is not sample space, it is total number of element in a sample space. Like in case of flipping a coin it will be 2, flipping a single coin it will be 2, flipping a pair of coins simultaneously it will be 4. So we can generalize this formula like if n coins are flipped simultaneously, then ns will be 2 to the power n. Like you can see the pattern, 2 to the power 2 and 2 to the power 3. And in the case of n dice, so it will be like ns will be 6 to the power n. So this is a sample space. Next we will see the sample events. So what is sample events? Like let me switch the other way. I think it's in frame. So second is event, or simply we can say that sample event. So any subset of sample space is called event. Like in the case of flipping a two coins, the sample space is head tail, tail head and tail tail. So any subset of sample space is called event. So it is denoted by n of e. Like in the case of here, event is like at least one head will come. So what will be the event? One head will come. So head tail and tail head. Tail tail will not the part of this event. So here ne is 3. So any subset of sample space is called event. And like what will be the total number of event? Like if sample space has n outcomes, then total number of possible events will be 2 to the power n. Like here sample space has how many outcomes? This is the sample space. The sample space has 4 outcomes. If n equal to 4, then total number of possible events are 2 to the power n. Like how this formula comes, like if there is 4 elements in sample space, so for any elements we can pick that element or we can remove that element. Like for first case, if we pick the element and remove the elements, there are 2 cases. In second, there is also 2 cases. So it will be 2 to the power, like 2 into 2 4 times, so it will be 2 to the power 4. So this is the mainly concept of permutation and combination that I have discussed in the video of permutation and computation. Okay. And what is sample point? Next is after event, this is sample point. So these all terms are very important in the case of like starting the probability, and there are some cases where directly one like terms or terminology is asked, like what is this? So where you have to explain the terms and also give the examples. So like please note all the terms and like related example. So what is sample point? So each element of a sample space represent a sample point. Like in this case, what is the sample space? This is the sample space. So each element of sample space represent a sample point. So in the case of flipping 2 coins, what will be the sample point? Like all the elements are sample point. So if S is HH, ST, TH, TT, so these all are sample points. Sorry. So next we will see type of events. Type of events. So we have discussed events here. What is event? So event is any subset of a sample space is called event. So what are type of events? Like there are like various type of events. Like it is not defined like these many types of event. So we will discuss only like main type of events. Sorry. So first is elementary events. So like I will explain about this, then we will go to the next example. So elementary event, any event having only one element in its set is known as elementary event. So any event जिसमें सिर्फ एक ही एलिमेंट हो उसे elementary event कहेंगे. Second is compound event. So like it is opposite of elementary event. Like any event which is not elementary is known as compound event, or you can also say if any event has more than one event in the set, so it is known as compound event. If S is sample space is like I will be taking mainly example of coins, like it is simple and less number of elements in sample space. TT. So compound event like if any set is HH or TT is a compound event. Third one is mutual exclusive event. Mutual exclusive event. So what is mutual exclusive event? So let two events A and B are defined on a sample space S. So if occurrence of A excludes the occurrence of B and occurrence of B excludes the occurrence of A, then A and B are known as mutually exclusive event. Like if sample space is this and E1 is head and E2, here A and B is E1, E2 is head tail, then both are mutually exclusive events. Let me change the P. Here you can see that this is E1 and E2 and this is called mutually exclusive event. Like this will be discussed in the later part of videos also. So here I am mainly discussing about the general terms and terminology that will be used in the later sections of the videos. So here we have discussed three main events. The fourth one is equally likely event. So what is equally likely event? So two events are said to be equally likely events if chances of occurrence of both the events are same. So if chances of the occurrence of two events are same, then it is called equally likely event. Next one is impossible event. So as name suggests, like any event which has zero element in its set is known as impossible event. Like it is not possible in the case of experiment. So for example, outcome of dice is 7. So it is not possible. Like एक dice को throw करेंगे, so outcome will be 1 to 6. So any event which has zero element in its set is known as impossible event. Second one is sure or certain event. So any event which has all the elements of sample space in its set is known as sure event. Like if sample space has 4 elements and all the 4 elements are in part of any particular event, so that event is known as sure or certain event. Like example will be outcome of a single coin is head or tail. Like outcome of a coin, if a single coin is flipped, then outcome is head or tail. So it is sure or certain event because it includes all the elements of a sample space. So all the terms related to probability is completed. So next we will see mathematical definition of probability. So let me note down. Definition of probability. So if S is sample space, and then total number of element in sample space is ns, and is A is any event, and total number of element in this event is na, then probability of event A is denoted by PA equal to na by ns. So here na is total number of element in A and S is total number of element in a sample space. Then probability of event A is denoted by PA and it is equal to na by ns. So what will be the range of PA? So probability of any event will be greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 1. So the range of PA will be 0 to 1. So how it comes, like it is simple. You know that na will be subset of ns. It will be less than equal to s and it will be greater than 0. So if you divide it by ns, so it will be na by ns and it will be ns by ns. So this denoted by PA, probability of A. So it will be greater than 0 and less than equal to 1. So there is one also major term related to that, that is complement rule. So let's go to the next page. So complement rule. So if A is an event and S is sample space, A is event and S is sample space. So complement of A is denoted by this, then complement of A will be S minus A. So complement is complement of A is non-occurrence of A. So if we subtract the total number of possible elements from S, total number of possible outcomes of A from S, then it will be complement of A. So total number of element in complement minus na. So if you divide it by ns, so this will be, so this is called complement of probability, complement rule. So this is called complement of A, the probability of complement of A. So it will be denoted like P. So it can be also denoted like this, equal to 1. So it is well known, like this is the probability of event A and this is complement of probability of event A. the sum of both will be 1. So it will be non-occurrence of A. So non-occurrence of A plus occurrence of A equal to 1. So all the terms related to probability and the terms related to calculating the probability is discussed. Now we will see, very important, this algebra of events. Like we have already discussed events. Now we will discuss like algebraic operations on event.